Hi, so today in this video we're going to look at how to get into Google Search Console for a particular website that you want to sort of explore the traffic. So this is assuming that the Google Search Console property has already been created and is on the website that we're interested in. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the website we're interested in looking at the traffic for, so we want to go into Google Search Console. So let's start by going to Google. Actually, this is the website. So let's start by going into Google. All right, so now let's search for Google Search Console. All right, great. So if you notice, there's a search result that says Google Search Console Tools. So let's click on that. Let's see what happens. All right, it says improve your performance on Google Search. Then there's this blue button that says start now. So let's try that. All right, so it's taken us somewhere. Now, let's see if the property or the domain property for a particular website that we're interested in is actually in here. So what we see is Google Search Console for this account. And if we look in the top right hand corner, we can see what account we're looking at. But we need to determine if we're actually able to find the Google Search Console property for the website we're interested in. So what I've done is I've gone in the top left hand corner, and under where it says Google Search Console, I've clicked on the menu where it says Search Property, and all the Google Search Console properties for different websites are listed there. And if you notice, the one for the particular website we're interested in is not there. So this means we're not logged into the correct account. So let's go back into the top right hand corner. Let's click on it. And then we'll have to do one of two things. So first, let's move this. Let's move that over here so we can see what's going on. So again, click in the top right hand corner, and then we need to change the account that we should be logged under. So either we can find the account that particular Google Search Console property is under, in which case we click on it, or we have to add another account. Now, fortunately, that account is here, so all we need to do is click sign in. So we're going to go to sign in, and then we need to type in our password. And I don't need any of that. And then we get this page that says you don't have access to this property. Well, if you look in the top left hand corner under Google Search Console, no property has been selected. So let's click on it, and then we see the domain property or the domain that we're interested in. Let's click on it, and sure enough, all the data for that particular website appears. So we are in the Google Search Console property for the particular website we're interested in, which is great. Okay, so we're back. So another scenario may occur. So once we've determined we want to look at the traffic for a particular website, and we know that the Google Search Console property is on that website, again, we're going to go to Google. We're going to search Google Search Console. We're going to click on Google Search Console Tools, and then we're going to click on Start Now. And it'll ask us to choose an account. So of the accounts that are listed, hopefully one of them is associated with that particular website, and the Google Search Console is under one of these particular accounts. If not, then we're going to have to add another account. But fortunately, this particular account, raisemymarkscanada@gmail.com, is the account under which the Google Search Console property was created. So let's click on it. And then again, we have to add our password, and then all the information regarding traffic for that particular website appears on the screen. So now we're in the Google Search Console property for that particular website, which is great. Okay, so let's do a quick summary. So these are the steps for getting into your Google Search Console. So first, get the email or account that your Google Search Console property is under. Search for Google Search Console in Google. Click on the search result that says Google Search Console Tools. And then on that page, click on Start Now. And then there are two scenarios. Either you're not logged into any Google account, in which case you need to select the Google account that the Google Search Console property is under, or you need to add it in. The second scenario is if you are actually logged into a Google Search Console property, but it's not the correct one, in which case go to the top right-hand corner and select the correct Google Search account. Sorry, the correct Google account that the Google Search Console property is under. And then once you're there, you will either see all the information, traffic data for your site, or you may have to go to the top left-hand corner under Google Search Console, and then click on Search Property and then select the appropriate domain property that you're interested in. Once you've done that, all the data that appears on the screen will be the data for your website. So thank you for watching, and follow us for more videos, and then contact us for any questions at Data Untangled. Thank you.